Welcome to the channel of interpretation of dreams. Today, we will talk to each other about seeing the threat in a dream. We will talk about the interpretations related to it. Also, we will know when his vision is commendable and when his vision is not. First, the thread from the vision that first heralds when a person sees the thin thread sometimes indicates a lack of family bonding. Sometimes too, a vision from the visions that the seer's readiness for a specific matter, provided that the thread is strong, not weak or tangled. Either seeing the complex thread or the intertwined thread. Unfortunately, one of the visions that indicates worries or problems. Seeing threads is one of the symbols that denote or indicate relationships or bonding with friends or relatives. The thread also, when the person sees that he is buying then it is a sign of the beginning of a new thing. As we said, provided that this thread is a strong thread and not tangled. The thread is also one of the symbols. Using a weak sewing thread sometimes indicates a damaged relationship or a weak relationship with friends or with relatives. The needle and thread are symbols that indicate the veil. Pulling the thread from the habit is one of the symbols that indicate a band, spacing, or the end of this jacket. Also, the reel of the thread is one of the symbols that refer to the person, and this person will be a useful person for the seer. The strong thread and the intense thick thread are among those that indicate the strength of faith and the strength of belief. The tangled thread, that is, inside some of the spirit, that indicates the problems of the visionary, whether in his work or in his personal life. When he sees that he is not able to untangle this, then it will be a bit of a problem, and it will be difficult to solve it. Conversely, when he sees that this is destined to be dismantled, it is one of the symbols that indicates the end of the problem. Also, the interwolf and threads are symbols that indicate disagreements or rivalries. When the seer is also trying to entangle this entanglement, he is trying to get rid of these differences or end these differences. When the seer sees that there is a person who is tying the thread, or he is the one who makes it or intertwines it, this person is the one who makes or creates problems, or that this person deceives the viewer. Seeing a store full of threads is also one of the symbols that indicates that the viewer entered the place which will be of benefit. Whether the benefit is money or advice. This place could be a school, a factory, or a workplace. Pulling the thread from the mouth, when the seer sees that a thread is coming out of his mouth, so they are satisfied with what indicates the presence of or magic, the presence of the seer's envy, or a denunciation that we regret. Pulling the thread also from the mouth, this is his salvation from this magic or his recovery. Especially when he sees that he was able to get him out, and one of the symbols indicates his salvation or his recovery from magic or this envy. Also, his salvation from fatigue. If he was going through a period of fatigue, pulling the thread out of the mouth or the thread coming out of the mouth sometimes indicate the intuition of the seer about a meaning person that he may be talking about unintentionally. Also, the thread coming out of the mouth is one of the symbols that indicate the end of problems or the end of worries. The white thread, when a person sees the reel as a white thread, then it is a harbinger of the beginning of a new stage in the life of seer that will be better than the current stage. The black thread, but the dreamer sees that there is a reel of a black thread, so he is one of the visions that indicate a large family. The black thread is also one of the symbols that indicate the end of a certain matter or the end of a certain stage. Colored threads, when the seer sees colored threads in many colors and in the colors, good tidings also of stability. See the weak thread, which is not strong. Sometimes it indicates a family breakdown, especially if she is a married woman. It may indicate a weak relationship between her and her children, or between her and her husband. Complex threads, as we said, if she is also a married woman, sometimes indicates problems or disagreements with the husband. When you see that she has entangled it is one of the symbols that indicates the end of these problems or the solution of problems. Also, complex threads or tangled threads are among the visions that indicate the existence of magic, or envy. The seer has to see the subject and try, if he has symptoms, to disable him. Then he should do the legal exorcism. The strong thread redeems a strong relationship and family bonding. Also seeing the threads. The color of the green thread is one of the visions that indicates livelihood, money, goodness, and also blessing. The red thread is one of the symbols that denotes or indicates a strong person and a person with ambition. A person who seeks to achieve his dreams and achieve his ambitions. This is how, in short, the interpretations related to seeing the thread in a dream. I hope you like the video. If there is any question or inquiry, write to me below, and I will answer you. Thank you very much.